Welcome to a night of truth, betrayal, and empowerment. This is not just a story about love and marriage. It's a story of a woman who gave everything, only to have it shattered by deception. But tonight is different. Tonight, she takes her power back. Join us as we unravel the moment where heartbreak turns to strength and betrayal meets its reckoning. This is The Night She Walked Away. The perfect illusion. For 10 years, Olivia Peterson believed in the life she had built with Ethan. Their love had started like a fairy tale, full of passion, laughter, and whispered promises under the stars. Together, they built a home, had 2 beautiful children, Emma and Caleb, and created what seemed like a perfect marriage. Ethan was the ambitious one, always pushing forward in his career as a corporate lawyer, providing their family with luxury and comfort. Olivia, on the other hand, had given up her dreams of becoming a journalist to focus on raising their children and managing their home. It was a sacrifice she had made willingly, believing in the foundation of their marriage. She never thought she'd be the kind of woman who got cheated on. But life has a way of shattering illusions. The beginning of doubt. It started subtly. Late nights at the office became more frequent. Ethan started guarding his phone like a lifeline, turning away when she entered the room while he was texting. His touch grew colder, his kisses became perfunctory, and his excuses became rehearsed. Olivia wanted to trust him. She needed to trust him. Until the night she caught the scent of unfamiliar perfume on his clothes. "New cologne?" she asked as they lay in bed. Ethan hesitated just for a second before forcing a chuckle. "Yeah, a client gave it to me as a gift." A lie, a small one. But lies had a way of building into something much bigger. Then came the message, an unknown number. "Your husband isn't working late. He's with her." Olivia's heart pounded as she read it over and over. Who would send something like this? Was it a cruel joke, or was it the truth? Doubt turned into obsession. She began noticing the signs, the way Ethan would get defensive if she asked about his day, the way he avoided intimacy, the way he smiled at his phone when he thought she wasn't looking. She tried searching his phone once while he was in the shower, but he had changed the password. That was when she knew. Determined to uncover the truth, Olivia hired a private investigator. A part of her still hoped she was wrong, that she was just being paranoid. But when the investigator handed her a thick folder a week later, she felt the air leave her lungs. Photos. Ethan and a younger woman, Lisa, his assistant. Their hands entwined, their bodies close, their lips meeting in stolen kisses outside of a hotel. Receipts, dinners, weekend trips, hotel stays, excuses that had been disguised as business trips, and late meetings. Messages, words that once belonged to her now given to someone else. "I miss you already. I can't stop thinking about last night. I love you." Olivia sat in the dim glow of the living room, staring at the evidence of her broken marriage. Pain twisted inside her, raw and suffocating. But beneath the heartbreak, something else simmered, rage. She had sacrificed everything for this man, given up her dreams, her time, her youth. She had stayed up late waiting for him, cared for his children, supported his ambitions while letting go of her own. And this was how he repaid her? No. She wouldn't be another betrayed wife who swallowed her pain and let him get away with it. She would make him regret every single lie. A night to remember. That Saturday, Olivia prepared dinner, Ethan's favorite. Slow-cooked roast, buttery mashed potatoes, fine wine. She set the table with candles, played soft jazz, and dressed in the red silk dress he used to love. She wanted him to feel comfortable, wanted him to think everything was normal. Because tonight, she wasn't just a wife. She was a storm waiting to break. When Ethan walked in, he froze, taking in the scene. "Wow, what's all this?" Olivia smiled, a slow, deliberate smile. "I wanted to do something special for us." Guilt flickered in his eyes before he masked it with a grin. "You're amazing." She let him kiss her cheek, pretending not to notice the way he lingered, as if trying to convince himself that things were still the same. They ate together, the warmth of the candlelight masking the coldness in Olivia's heart. She watched him carefully, the way he laughed, the way he praised the meal, how easy it was for him to lie. Then came dessert, and with it, the reckoning. She slid an envelope across the table. Ethan frowned. "What's this?" "Open it," she said softly. Confused, he complied. And as he flipped through the photos, the evidence of his betrayal, his face drained of color. "Olivia, Don't, she cut him off. Her voice was calm, but beneath it was steel. I know everything. He swallowed hard, shifting uncomfortably. I can explain. She let out a bitter laugh. Oh, I bet you can. But I don't need your explanations, Ethan. I need my dignity back. She reached for a second envelope and placed it in front of him. These are divorce papers. I've already signed them. Ethan's hands shook. Olivia, please. Think about the kids. I am thinking about them, she said, her voice steady. I refuse to let them grow up in a home where their mother is disrespected and their father is a liar. His breathing was uneven, his world crashing around him. It was just a mistake. No, Olivia said sharply. Forgetting our anniversary is a mistake. What you did, that was a choice. Before Ethan could speak, the sound of a car pulling into the driveway cut through the silence. Headlights flashed through the window. Olivia stood up just as the front door opened. Her brother, James, stepped inside, his expression hard. Time to go, Ethan. Ethan's jaw clenched. You don't get to tell me to leave my house. James crossed his arms. Actually, Olivia does, and she already has. Ethan turned back to his wife, desperation in his eyes. Olivia, please, we can fix this. She shook her head, no longer the woman who had once begged for his attention. You broke this, Ethan, and I deserve better. For the first time, Ethan truly realized what he had lost. With one last, pleading look at the woman he had once loved, he grabbed his keys and walked out. The door closed behind him with a finality that echoed through the house. Freedom. That night, Olivia tucked her children into bed, kissing their foreheads as they slept peacefully, unaware of the storm that had passed through their home. Then she climbed into her own bed, alone but lighter, stronger. And for the first time in years, she felt truly free. Some betrayals break you, but the strongest find a way to rise. Olivia walked away, not just from a man who betrayed her, but from a life that no longer served her. Because sometimes the greatest revenge isn't anger or pain, it's freedom. It's choosing yourself. Thank you for watching The Night She Walked Away. Remember, true strength isn't in holding on, it's in knowing when to let go.